I just have a little question. Halito Chimachukma, everybody. So I'm trying to figure out why these Native Americans are so upset. What are they mad about? I really don't have any interest in disrespecting anybody, but it's about that time because I kind of just don't care no more. But I want to know one thing. Well, maybe two. But what I'd like to know first, during this Trail of Tears, alleged Trail of Tears, where did y'all come from? Did you come from Virginia and they made you walk all the way to Oklahoma? Did you come from Alabama and they made you walk all the way to Oklahoma? Were you in Florida and they made you walk to Oklahoma? Were you in New York, Rhode Island, and they made you walk to Oklahoma? You took the Indians from Indian country and you took the motherfuckers over to Indian territory? How much sense do that make? I'm gonna need somebody to get back to me on that shit, right? Secondly, we don't even gotta go back that far, but I'm gonna go there just for this one thing regarding that Trail of Tears. When the fuck did slaves have time to stop marching to grow corn and potatoes for the fucking Irish and then walk their asses the rest of the way to Oklahoma to go and be civilized? Hold up. If you have to be civilized, your ass wasn't civil already. If you gotta be naturalized, guess what? You're not natural to the land already. Okay? So, like I said, we don't even have to go back that far. Let's go back 49 years to April 11th, 68, excuse me. 49 short years ago, okay? Now, I'm trying to find out which one of these Native Americans got a great uncle, a grandfather, or any one of these motherfuckers that threw a cocktail through a Detroit dry cleaners when they was mad because they killed Martin Luther King. I need someone to tell me where exactly were your folks when they was rioting in Memphis. Okay? Was your people taking TVs and looting and fucking shit up in Compton and Watts or Oakland, right? When they killed Martin Luther King? Was y'all asses in Baltimore tearing shit up? Y'all came up off the reservation to help march with the so-called African Americans, so-called Negroes, so-called black people? You're fucking lying. Y'all need to think about that. I wasn't born when the civil rights. How do I know this? Because I fucking read. Y'all read about the civil rights movement. They always talked about the civil rights movement, but never heard the law that was passed, the Civil Rights Act. The first one in 1866. They never read the second one in the 20th, the first one in the 20th century regarding the voters registration. The follow up to that was when they killed Martin Luther King and Lyndon B. Johnson called into Congress and said, you got these fucking Indians going crazy. Y'all motherfuckers better do something quick. Give them what they want. Give them what they want. And one stipulation, Title I. They gave us everything that they fucking marched for and that they wanted. Not that y'all niggas use it, because y'all motherfuckers calls yourselves African and all this other shit. You think you came from somewhere else, so the shit don't never work for y'all, right? So now my problem is this, because the fucking Native Americans are not American Indians, and African Americans ain't even fucking African. Y'all gotta get this shit together and stop letting these motherfuckers play with your mentals, okay? You figure out at the point where you started calling yourself black was because some fucking body told you. And it probably wasn't grandma. Probably wasn't even grandma. Grandma ain't never called you black. If grandma ain't never had no conversation with you about Africa, guess what, baby? You probably not African, okay? Let's get that clear. But back to these fucking Native Americans. Why the hell are y'all so mad? Why you so angry? Y'all wasn't in those 14 colonies. Oh, yeah, I didn't make no mistake. I said 14 colonies because I'm a fucking researcher. I am a genealogist, and I've been doing this shit for 13 years. I know the 14 colonies. I know all the counties and the parishes and all of that. What they used to be called, what they're called now, when they were incorporated, when they changed them over, and the people that they tried to flip-flop to confuse the fuck out of you. But again, y'all gonna have to stop this shit. Public Law 90284, Title I, regarding Indians and riots. Title II, the rights of Indians. And then it goes on and on and on, down to Title VIII with fair housing. This is what they decided to call it to camouflage the shit so you motherfuckers forget that you're the fucking Indians. And they did a good job because you motherfuckers think that you're something else. Every so-called black person that I know always heard they had Indian in their family, from their family. They heard it from a live person in their family. The live historian in their family has told them that they had Indian in their family. And now I find myself asking these elders, where the fuck did the Indian go? How the fuck did the Indian become some other shit? Y'all got me fucked up. We're gonna stop playing these games though. Peace and love.